Hello everyone, Black Sentinel here, playing some more Kingdom Hearts 2. We are back again. But not with Roxas. At least we're with Sora, but no more Roxas. And we got news that someone in the description matching Mickey is looking for us, I guess? Can't enter yet. Yeah, fine. So, I guess we should head over to the station. His clothes do not look right. 1 year goes by and the man looks like he turns into a little beanstalk. So now we're playing as Sora, who only has memories of Kingdom Hearts 1. He does not know anything that's ever happened in between. He doesn't even know what happened on Roxas' side of the story, so he doesn't even know who these guys are. He doesn't know who the Dusks are. He does know that they're not good. So now we get to fight them. Defeat all the strange enemies. Yep. Yeah, boy. Oh, and I leveled up already. The game has officially begun. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Come on. There we go. They're still coming. So many of these suckers. Well, it's very obvious they're aware of Sora's presence now. All of organization. Or else they would not be sending this many right off the bat. I have leveled up twice now. Thank goodness. That one gave me strength and defense, which is good. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, boy. Come on. I'll take all the XP. Don't stop me now. I mean, we did just wake up from a long slumber, so we are not in shape. But this is not good. Uh-oh, Mickey? Mickey! Yeah, boy. Nice. Oh, that's Mickey for you.
Shh. You gotta board the train and leave town. The train knows the way. Here.
Oh, Riku gave him that. Or Ansem. Or whoever.
The king?
I mean, it's obvious who it
really
was. Riku.
It could have been. Yep, I know it was.
Now we know it's okay.
Yep, yep.
The
Yeah,
king
last
was
you
locked
saw
in the
him.
realm of darkness, right?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Last you saw him.
But we just saw him.
Yep.
He got
And
out
if
somehow.
the king is here, that means Riku's here.
He's gotta be.
Well, I'm gonna go look for Riku. Then he and I can go back to the islands together. Kairi's there waiting for us. What are you two gonna do?
Yep, yep.
Oh, poor Sora. Do you have to ask?
Hey, what's so funny?
Your face. What do you say, guys? Let's stick together for one more journey.
Sounds fun to me.
To where again?
The train.
We have to board the train.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
5,000 money inside for some reason. A pretty crystal. It sparkles brightly when held up to the sun. Yep, yep. Secret answer report 2. There's more lore to the story in those answer reports, so.
Hey, Sora?
Oh, I won't read them until I do the 100%
but came
completion
to see you
of
off.
all the games.
Just seemed like something we ought to do.
Right now I'm playing for story, but I'll go back and 100%.
Really? Thanks.
You should hurry and get your tickets.
Right.
We're in the real Twilight Town.
What is it?
Looks like just the one she made. Because
They're the same.
technically, yeah. They are the same, technically speaking.
3 tickets, please.
What's wrong, bro? What's stopping you?
I can't help feeling like we won't see this town again.
Oh, you will.
Why not?
You're thinking too much.
It's Roxas in you.
Yeah.
He's afraid,
You're right.
and he doesn't want to leave. Poor Roxas. Gotta feel bad for the guy. But there are treasures around that I would love to snag. Like this one. There should be a second one way down there. Yep, you can see it off in the distance. I'll end up coming back sooner or later. Just so that way I can get the treasures and everything. Regardless. Because I didn't even go through the town when I got here as Sora. Alrighty. Let's go. I'll have to ask go. Oh, right. Wait, what do you say? Get on. This is going to be a long journey, so prepare yourself well. Yeah, sure. Let's do this.
Okay, let's go. Bye.
Hey, Sora? You sure we haven't met before?
Positive. Why do you ask?
I don't know.
Oh, Roxas. Oh, dude.
Huh?
Don't do that.
You okay?
Yeah. Don't know where it came from.
Pull it together.
Right. See ya.
Like, I almost gotta feel bad for him. They don't get it either. They miss him a lot too. They don't know why. They're all feeling it. Why do they miss each other so much? And they haven't even met each other. It's technically they haven't. Even Roxas hasn't met them, but he has met the data versions of them in the in that like parallel world-ish. But the hearts are still the same, they're connected.
You know? I'm sad.
We'll be back.
Yeah, we can visit Hayner and those guys again.
Whoa. Where did we just go? Spirit train? Hello? Aurora Borealis? Hello? Oh, such a nice green. I love green. Favorite color, green.
Guess that's that.
Roxas is no more.
Let's go.
Go where? It's not like we have homes to return to. We don't exist, remember?
Yes, it's true. We may not have homes.
All
but
three of them
there
are
is
working
someplace
together.
I want to go. And someone I want to see.
Same here. So, you think you might let us go? I know you're here to get rid of us, but...
Diz wants to get rid of me?
Go.
You sure about this?
I owe you both.
For what?
Castle Oblivion. You helped us.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Paying back a debt. Go on, Nominee.
Thank you.
Gotta get out of here, man. Oh, now where are we? Yeah, ooh, it's Pete. It's Pete. Shiny bright light.
There goes our ride.
Yep. There we go. Wish I could do dodge roll. Speaking of which, do I have anything I can do about any of this nonsense? Highly doubtful. Wonder how small their currency has to be for a tiny bag, tiny little pink bag, to be the thing that can hold their currency. Oh, bless me. Sorry. Ow. Actually hurt. King Mickey. Treasure. Oh, this still counts as Twilight Town. Right. Answer report 2, the nobodies, so Dusk. The ones we've been fighting over and over. It lets its guard down when its attack is parried. Yep. True for all nobodies. Yeah, and Dusk. When it's paired with... oh no, Creeper. When it's paired with Dusk, use Reversal to stop its movements before attacking. Yep. Otherwise, just wail on the mofo. Alright, who are you, buddy? I mean, we've seen him before. We've seen him in the other games.
I sent some of my lackeys inside to see if the master in this here tower's as big and tough as they say.
Probably tougher.
Word is he's a real powerful sorcerer, which would make him the perfect bodyguard for me. See, it don't matter how tough he is. Once he's a heartless, he'll do as I say.
Yes.
That's right. They're those things that come out of the darkness in folks' hearts. Why, with all those heartless at her side, my dear friend Maleficent is gonna conquer everything. And since I got me a debt to pay, I'm going round to a bunch of different worlds and building an army of heartless, special for her.
About that,
Why am I talking to you pipsqueaks anyway? Go on, Scram. I'm behind
we
schedule.
may
as
or
is.
may not have
You ought to
defeated
find
Maleficent
something
before.
nicer to do.
Oh, says who? Huh? Oh, it's you!
Yes, sir.
What are you two Nimrods doing here?
What are you doing here?
You know him?
We sure do. Pete's been causing trouble for ages.
Yep,
His
now he's causing
Majesty
worse trouble
banished him to
before.
another dimension a long time ago. I wonder how he escaped.
Maleficent.
You want to know how, eh? Well, Maleficent busted me out, that's how. And now your world, no, all the worlds are gonna belong to yours truly. Cause Maleficent's
Sure.
gonna help me conquer them.
Maleficent, huh?
Oh, what are you laughing at? Why, Maleficent's power is so great that...
She's toast.
Huh?
Yeah,
Sorry, but Maleficent can't help you now.
we beat her ages ago.
You! So you're the ones that did it!
Well, we might have had something to do with it.
Heartless Squad, round up!
He summoned some puny little shadows. Okay. Let's do this. Take care of the Heartless.
Yeah.
This is what we're used to fighting. Oh, Donald. You took the kill.
You just wait. Nobody, and I do mean nobody, messes with the mighty Pete.
So, Mighty Pete, who lives in this tower anyway?
Could just not tell us, but
You
we don't. We know
eh?
you're not.
Well, it's old
Yeah,
Yen
you're gonna tell us
Sid.
anyway.
Of course, he's probably a Heartless by now.
Master Woodson lives here?
Yen said is Disney backwards.
Yen Sid is the king's teacher.
Wow, sounds powerful.
Bye, Pete. You're a waste of our time. Such a great comic relief character. Boop. And boop. Boop. Sick. All right, let's get up here. Ooh, a little portal. Who needs stairs? Well, you got portal and stairs. Yay! Ah, lovely. All right, up more stairs. Yeah, there we go. I think Donald's got it. It could be crazy, but he might. Also, if you notice, the MP bar is different than before. What it is you have that set amount, and there's some spells that use all of it, like Cure. It will use the entire bar, but it will reload, is what it does. So instead of having like little mini bars like in Kingdom Hearts 1, it just wiped that out completely, gave you one bar, and it'll reload. So Donald can use Thunder like 4 or 5 times, and well, probably actually it's more like 3 or 4 times, and then done. Then it has to wait and reload it. It's not that bad. So we just went on some blue stairs. Now we're on green stairs, and then above us are some orange stairs. If those colors don't sound familiar, that is Aqua, Ventus, and Terra in that exact order. Blue, green, and orange. Just a little, on the nose there. Whether or not it was intentional, hell if I know. Oh, right, we don't get the original color scheme of any of the monsters. We're playing the final mix version. I didn't get to use the thing on them. There we go, I got it. I was upset, I stopped paying attention for like 2 seconds, and I paid the price for it. Ah, bollocks. No, sir. Yeah, Donald, whack his crotch. Things never change. Nope.
Well, it's a good thing we're on the job then.
Yep.
So, the worlds aren't at peace after all?
Oh no, as if. As long as there's another game in the franchise, you know this. Come on now, do better. Cool. Making sure there's no items somewhere. Now a straight shot on the last set of stairs. There's the enemies. Ah, I got the finisher, Donald. How's that feel, you scrub? Ah, yes. Here we are. That's our inside.
Master Woodson, excellent order.
Hey there.
Sora,
Yo, what's up, bro?
So, you are Sora.
Yes,
Now
sir.
then, have you seen the king yet?
We
Yes,
saw him for a
we
little
did,
bit.
Master, but we didn't get a chance to talk to him.
Yes, the king has been quite busy of late. Therefore, it would seem that the task of instructing you three falls upon my shoulders. You have a perilous journey ahead of you. You must be well prepared.
You mean, we have to go on another quest? I was looking forward to finding my friend Riku, so we could go back to the islands.
About that.
I know. However, everything in your journey, Sora, is connected. Whether you will find your way home to the islands, whether you will return alone or with your friend, and whether or not the islands will still be there. And the key that connects them all is you, Sora.
Yep.
I'm the key?
Yeah, so stick the Keyblade back in you again. Oh, is he gonna do it?
Chosen wielder of the Keyblade. You are the key that will open the door to light.
You look old, bro. So you two know what to do.
This book contains valuable knowledge you will need for your journey. Study it carefully.
Yeah, so now we get to have a little teaching moment.
Once you have finished, we will speak of the enemies you will surely confront.
Yep.
Okay.
Let me get this. This should be the map. Yep. Tower map. Map. Alrighty. Let's read this book. Which will we read? The beginning. None. The beginning. Each journey gives rise to chance encounters, and each encounter brings forth a farewell. When a farewell leads to a journey, the worlds open their hearts. There are those chosen by the light, and those ensnared by darkness, friends who share the same bonds, though their paths may differ. When you doubt the path trod thus far, when the hand you held is lost to you, gaze anew at the heart that once was, for all the answers are within. Cool. Interlude. A long dream, a sad farewell, hanging in the air in that world between. What is reality? What is illusion? The path chosen by the young boy leads to his memories. When caught in the stream of the days and nights going past, gaze anew at your steps, for there all confusion will end. It's pretty much, if I'm not mistaken, it references, in a weird, like, poetic way, the previous games. Will the day come when this battle born of confusion will end? It is different things to different people. Can the reality be that which is hidden? The reason is mere existence. Still, memories can be believed. Be not afraid, and trust your body to the soothing waves of your memories. By and by, your fleeting rest will be over, and everything will begin. I think that basically tells us what is coming to happen. It's weird poetry. I'm not good about poetry. Be sure to read it. I read it.
But
Don't
wait a sec.
make sense.
How come the Heartless are still running around?
Your past endeavors did prevent an immense effusion of Heartless from the Great Darkness. Make no mistake about that. However, the Heartless are darkness made real.
Exactly.
And darkness yet lingers in every heart. The Heartless are fewer, but while darkness exists in a single heart, it will be difficult to eliminate them.
Gorge, that must mean if everybody's heart was full of light, them Heartless would go away.
Or you could just kill them all.
Now, it
Just
is time
saying,
to speak
that's a
of
possibility.
the enemies that you will encounter. If one such as you, Donald, yields to the darkness in their heart,
Exactly.
they too will become a Heartless.
Yep.
But you know this.
Of course.
The Heartless are always lurking and ever seeking to capture new hearts. Never let your guard down.
Guard is
Now
down. I've got this. The Dusks.
At times,
Or nobodies.
if someone with a strong heart and will, be they evil or good, becomes a Heartless, the empty shell they leave behind begins to act with a will of its own. An empty vessel whose heart has been stolen away. A spirit that goes on even as its body fades from existence. For you see, no bodies do not truly exist at all. Nobodies may seem to have feelings, but this is a ruse. They only pretend to have hearts. You must not be deceived.
I don't know. Roxas seemed to have
Nobodies.
a horrible
Don't
past.
exist.
Now then, the being you see before you is known as a Dusk. They are the most common form of nobody. But there are others, some larger, some with frightening and unique powers. Be vigilant. On your journey, you will meet an alarming number of Dusks. They will all attempt to do you harm.
Yep.
Still, they are nothing but empty shells, destined to return to darkness. But
These guys.
the beings you see before you now are different. These powerful nobodies have formed a group called Organization 13. It commands the lesser nobodies.
Organization 13.
While Heartless act on instinct, nobodies function in a higher manner. They can think and plan, and it seems they are working towards a goal. What that goal is, we do not know. The king sensed the danger and journeyed forth to fight it. He found the Dark Realm's Keyblade and with it closed the door.
Yep.
Now he's traveling from world to world, fighting the Heartless as he seeks the answer to the riddle of the Nobodies and Organization 13.
What is their purpose? Why are they here?
Then I guess we better go find the king first.
But where could he be?
Well, we won't know till we look.
Yeah, and the king must know where Riku is, because the two of them were together in the Realm of Darkness when we closed the door. You know, after defeating Ansem.
So,
before you go, you will need more suitable traveling clothes. Those look a bit too small for you.
No, it's fine, bro.
Through there, you'll find 3 good fairies. If you ask, they'll create for you appropriate garments.
Gorge, Sora, you sure are growing fast.
I guess.
Yay, so now we get to have a new outfit, and boy howdy are you guys in for a treat, because it is my favorite outfit by far out of all the Kingdom Hearts games, because he gets 2 other outfits. I'm gonna go ahead and just say that right away, but these are the only ones that 1 have a significance to his power, and 2 just look good, just overall look awesome.
You guys, Riku and the King. I don't care who this organization is or what it's planning. With the 5 of us, I mean 6 of us, there's nothing to worry about, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, there it is. I knew there was a chest in there somewhere. An image of you utilizing your magic to its fullest flows into your mind. An image of you utilizing your strength to its fullest. And an image of you obtaining old powers flows into your mind. Possessing all abilities. Keyblade unleashing its ultimate power. Overcome by the power of darkness flows into your mind. So, something I'll explain after. Just keep in mind what those just said. Okay? Because that is very important. Yes, change clothes, please. Those are very important.
Look who's here, dears. Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
I'll get into it
if you're looking
in a
for
minute.
clothes, you come to the right place.
I'll do the designing.
Oh, that will never do.
Oh, now, dears.
But don't you like this better?
Hold on.
Are you certain?
Blue.
I will say, of those, green and blue looks better. The red just doesn't hit right. Quite the same. Ooh, who is that? Maleficent's Raven.
Would you just decide?
Oh, well.
All right, then. Together
Together now, dears. And no more squabbling. Boom. And there are his new clothes.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Looks very dashing.
Oh, I love it.
Now, those aren't ordinary garments.
Okay.
They have very special powers. Take the orb, dear.
So these are a new game mechanic.
And watch what happens.
Whoa!
2 Keyblades.
Wow.
2 Keyblades.
Yup.
This journey's going to be twice as difficult as your last.
Your garments also have other powers, but you'll have to discover what they are as you continue on your journey.
So this is called
Okay,
Valor
I'll do
form.
my best, and thanks a lot.
Oh, and there's something else for you from Master Yen.
That one mirror that said utilizing strength to your fullest, that's what this is. It basically told you the order you'll get it in. There's, so Valor form. There's Wisdom form. There's... Master... Ultimate... and Limit. And then there's darkness. So that's 6 forms, 6 powers, 6 mirrors that showed you. So the one that talked about abilities, that's limit, because what limit does, you'll get to see all this later. Don't worry about that. But I'm not like hugely spoiling anything. This is part of the whole game mechanic. But limit form gives you, allows you to use abilities like Ars Arcanum and Ragnarok and you know, stuff like that. Whereas Valor is using strength to the fullest. Wisdom form does magic to the fullest. You know, etc., etc. I tried to go in the line there, so it should be obvious. Now the darkness one is the key, because what that does is I don't even get a form. It's a random chance. There's a mathematical chance. You can go look it up if you want. Oh, I forget what it's called. I forget what they call the form. Shadow form maybe, or something like that. Dark form, I don't know. My brain's not processing at the moment. But that is a random chance that can happen, that its counter gets reset as some things happen in the game as you play the game. But if you transform, so let's say I transform to Valor all the freaking time. It'll get more and more likely I'll transform into the dark form instead. So if I go into Valor form, I'll waste my what they call GP, I believe it is. So it'll waste that meter that I just built up just so that way I can turn into the shadow form, and I can't get out of that. You're stuck in it until the timer runs out. So it sucks, but at the same time, it's good. Not the dark form, the Valor, the Wisdom, the Master, Ultimate, all of that stuff. So just gotta throw that out there. And each one will give me abilities. Valor gives me high jump. So if I place Valor, I level that form up. It will give me higher, it'll level my abilities up. And Wisdom, same thing. Master, Ultimate, all of it will go up, and each one has certain standards to level up. Just throwing that out there. So if I don't explain it too much as I'm playing, why I'm transforming here, why I'm transforming there, why I'm doing this, why I'm doing that, that's why, because of its certain requirements. I think Valor form is just a matter of how many times you hit an enemy. So if I think like what, 100 times is the first one. You hit 100, you hit an enemy 100 times, or enemies 100 times, and then you level it up. Then you get the skill, you level up that skill. I think it goes up to like 3 times or something. So I just gotta make sure that is understood. Yeah, and so depending on which one I use, one of my party members will disappear. So specifically Donald and Goofy. So if I turn to Valor, Goofy goes away. Wisdom, Donald goes away. If I transform into the other two, they both go away. So this is Valor, Wisdom, Master, Limit, Ultimate Power, haha, and then Dark. Huh? Sora, I think you dropped something. This was a scene that's added. So some of those forms didn't exist, like Limit form didn't exist in the first one. I don't think Ultimate form did either, but this scene didn't exist in the original, but it does in the final mix. It must have fallen out of your pocket. What is it? Part of a picture? Is it a gift too? Oh, we don't know anything about that. But if you found it in your pocket, it must have something to do with your adventure. Hold on to it, dear. In fact, you should hold on to any other pieces you come across on your journey. So yeah, in Birth by Sleep, you had the sticker book. This is kind of something like that. It's a little puzzle piece. So if you ever know those pictures where you have like a 6x5 unit squared or whatever, and you have to flip each square until it matches upright, that's what this game has. I'll make sure to note them in my journal. Yeah, cool. You've collected a puzzle piece. Puzzle pieces are scattered all over the world. Yeah. Form abilities are fixed. Yeah, so you can't do anything about the form abilities. You just have them. Yep. You get to choose which keyblades are equipped and everything. It's wonderful. I'm telling you, this game just has so much good stuff in it and so much greatness. You can already see how much it's kicking off. So yeah, this one has high jump, and if I level it up in this form, I can get it in my normal form. It's great. It's a grand time. Gotta love it. Do I have any abilities that I want to equip? No. But I do have enough AP to spare. So, next level up. And an experience, it says 1 point for each attack dealt to an enemy. In Valor form, 1 point of experience is gained. So. And I forget what the level cap is for all of them. I do. I hate to be that kind of person, but I do. He looks so angry in that picture, and I don't know why. Sorcerer's Apprentice. So now we've basically kicked off our journey. We are about to start everything. Everything is about to go down. And it's gonna be a lovely grand time. And there's Pete. Hi, Pete. Not really need to read any of his stuff. I'm just kind of clearing this stuff out. You know who the soldiers are. We've seen them in previous games. Yeah, so here are the puzzle pieces that I was talking about. Oh, well, I also forgot. You do need to move the piece around. But in some of them, you have to flip it as well. I think some you have to flip and some you have to move into place. Some you do both, maybe. I can't remember. I forget. You think as many times I've played this, I wouldn't forget as much, but I always play it in certain increments. So I think maybe the last time I played was 2 years ago. So, and the last time I played before that was maybe 4, 5.
So you guys ready to go?
And I'm really used to the old version. I would play it on my PlayStation 2 all the time. I have that game.
Because of your previous endeavors, the worlds have returned to their original states. That means the pathways between them have disappeared.
How do we get around?
Do not fear. If what the king suspected proves true, the worlds have prepared new pathways along which you may travel. These pathways may be utilized by unlocking special gates. How these gates are opened, I'm afraid I do not know. However, the Keyblade will serve as your guide. When a beam of light radiates from the Keyblade, return to the gummy ship. Though the worlds may seem far apart and out of reach, they nonetheless remain connected by invisible ties, as do our hearts.
Our hearts are connected.
Yep.
That is correct.
Got it.
But be warned, as you proceed, the Heartless and the Nobodies will be using their own paths. Corridors of darkness to travel from world to world.
Yep.
They may be attempting to link these dark pathways to the gates between the worlds.
Hey, that's not fair.
So I gotta put stop to him. It's what we're here for.
Now then, that is all the information I can give to you. Go forth, Sora, Donald, and Goofy. Everyone is waiting.
Okay,
yes,
let's
Sensei.
Get going.
You got this.
Master Yudson.
We sure do appreciate the help.
Sora looks so good in this outfit now. Adios, muchacho.
My goodness, what's that?
Let evil befall and darkness prevail.
Haven't we seen this somewhere before?
Yes, dear. I wonder whose it was.
Oh, Malefa!
No, we mustn't remember her name. Oh, dear.
She was a mean old witch. Oh no, the memories are coming back. What'll we do? Oh, what'll we do?
Well, here she comes.
Goodness me.
Oh, whatever shall we do? Perhaps we should tell Master Yen Sid.
Yes, that's what we must do. Hurry.
You might want to leave, lady.
Maleficent!
Yep, she back.
Howdy, Sora. How you doing?
What's up, Chip and Dale?
Dummy engineers here, ready for duty. Chip.
And Dale.
Happy flying!
And here's the new flight menu.
Only one?
That's no good.
Wait, I think it's a world we know.
Yeah. So, yep, now we get to fly around like this. Oh, I know this world. I know this world. Ooh, I can't wait. Hollow Bastion. Land in Hollow Bastion? Yes, please.
Maleficent! Maleficent! Maybe they really did finish her off. Ooh, this castle sure ain't what I expected. No shine, no nothing. Oh, now what's gonna happen to our plan?
The ruins of the old castle. Ooh, look at that off in the distance. Hey, Moogle. And people. Would you look at that? The ruins of castle.
It's Hollow Bastion.
Yep.
Gosh,
the ruins of the
looks
castle.
Kinda different now.
Well, hi there, soldiers. Bye, soldiers.
Uh-oh, looks like we're gonna have to do some fighting.
That's what we're used to. Yay, now we're here. And here's our first sticker that we actually collect. Hey, Huey, Dewey, and Louie. We're good. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother clearing that out right now. I'll do that when I'm not busy recording a video. Let's see. Items, Sora. Yeah, so I can change out the Keyblade and everything. I can't put none, though. I wanna switch these two, I gotta be honest. But, oh well. Damage control, air combo plus. Yeah. Ability ring. Well, I won't waste any money just yet. No need to waste any money just yet. Ooh, but, actually. These two can actually have their own new stuff. Don't even get to have a chance to fight with their old equipment. Talk to Moogles in towns. They can synthesize item synthesis to create various items. Yep. So we give them all our crystals and everything, and then we can just build off of that. They just kind of hold on to it. Anything in here? Nope. Cool. They're just items. Approach. It's Uncle Scrooge. Uncle Scrooge? Who? He's Donald's uncle, a business typhoon. Before the Heartless showed up, he traveled the worlds on a gummy ship with the king. He was helping to set up a traffic system. A transit system. What's all the racket? Why, if it isn't Donald. And Goofy, hello lads. Aye, you all look hale and hearty. So do you, Uncle Scrooge. Ah, if only I were. I can't seem to recreate my favorite old-time ice cream. Old favorite ice cream. I'd make millions if I just got it right. Yeah, I don't look like it. Terrible. Can I raid your ice cream stash? Actually, a giant refrigerator. Okay. Leon and the others are in the burrow. They went to Merlin's house. Ooh, Merlin's here too. Whoa. This ice looks like it can make good ice cream. I mean, I'll eat a block of ice, no problem. Oh, cutscene.
Whoa.
Hey, what's going on?
Good question.
That's the town's defense mechanism.
Yuffie!
Hey, hey.
Look out!
The nobodies are back. Let's take them out this time. Yeah, boy. I got combo boost. Hell yeah. Oh, it's a samurai. Oh boy. What the hell just happened there?
Hey, you guys!
Whoops.
I see you're still in
Something
form.
crashed over on my computer. Okay, cool.
Looks like you're doing
That's
okay.
why that did that.
Well, what did you expect?
How are the others?
Great!
Hey, Yuffie. Have you seen the king and Riku?
Nope. But I had a feeling I'd see you guys again.
We may never meet again, but we'll never forget each other.
Is that supposed to be Leon?
Yep.
Everybody's working on stuff over at Merlin's house. Come on.
Yeah, there we go. Some good enemies. Well, while I have a second, actually, I will say, if you change Keyblades or if you're transformed into a form or something, you actually keep that in a cutscene. So if I was in Valor form at that very moment, it would keep it. It wouldn't take me out of it or nothing. So that's one of the perks of being of this game being freaking awesome. Cool. Let's get in here.
Meet the
Because that's how I type on a
Holocaust
computer.
Restoration Committee.
We missed you.
HBRC?
Well, if
Hey,
you're in
Aerith.
top shape. I knew it.
Hey, Leon.
Knew what?
A while back, everyone suddenly remembered you guys, all at the same time.
Oh, yeah. They don't know that
Remembered?
they
Wait,
forgot about him.
Does that mean you forgot about us?
So where have you guys been all this time?
We were sleeping.
Where? In cold storage?
Yeah, actually.
It doesn't matter. This is great. Everyone's together again.
So, we're trying to find Riku and the king. Have you seen him? Right.
Sorry, but let us know if there's anything we can do to help, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Don't go thanking us just yet.
Hollow Bastion's got a problem. A big problem.
You mean like nobodies and heartless?
That's right.
Sounds like you could use our help.
Then let's cut to the chase. Sora, Donald, Goofy, we were hoping the three of you might give us a hand around here.
Like we're gonna say no?
I forgot who I'm dealing with.
Hey, what do you mean by that?
Just think of it as a sort of Leon compliment.
Follow me to the Bailey. There's something you need to see.
Merlin!
Oh, I thought it was you. Right on time.
It's Merlin!
Sora and the gang said they're gonna help out.
Splendid. We'll count on you.
Right.
Ah, yes. Did you give them the cards, dear?
Oh,
Right about that.
here. They're presents for you. Leon
Oh,
thought
gee,
you might
thanks.
like to have them.
Hollow Bastion Restoration Committee honorary member.
Membership cards!
Kinda cool, huh?
Hey, thanks, Leah. Huh?
Yeah, he dipped. He said, deuces, I'm out of here. Leaving you fools
no.
behind.
We're supposed to be at the Bailey.
Just a moment, Sora. What about your magic? Huh? Oh, that's right. Maybe you forgot it while you were asleep. Now what am I to do with you? I suppose I'll have to lend you a few spells, but be careful with them. Thanks, Merlin. To the Bailey and fast. Membership card. Blizzard element. Basically, now we have what Final Fantasy has, materia. That do our spells. Yay. Oh, Blizzard element? Was that really the first we get? I thought it was always fire. I don't know why my brain was thinking I'm about to get fire. But, unfortunately, we'll have to meet him in the Bailey in the next episode. I've run out of time for this one. But, making good progress, and we have the new, MP charge. Yeah, it's just teaching me what I basically already talked about, the MP and everything. But, we now officially have our new magic, we have new clothes, all that wonderful goodness. And on top of that, we have now technically official, like this is the most official you can get starting this journey. So super excited, everything's going great, very happy and excited. I can't wait for more. But that's gonna be all for now. If you want to make sure you're caught up and you keep watching these episodes, do yourself a solid, do yourself a little bit of a favor. Go down there. If you see the subscribe button and bell icon able to be clicked on, click on them. So that way you get notified every time I upload. Also, it would do me a huge favor if you guys would hit the like button as well as maybe leave a comment. Just shows that you like the videos and you're interacting with me and that you're, you know, invested in this as much as I am. Well, good luck with that. Invested as much as you can. But yeah, that's gonna be all for now, and I'll see you all next episode. Like Sentinel, logging out.